Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is on things you should know as a basic. 1. Buy good quality. Now what I mean by this is, if you're still growing, buy something cheap but durable that can last you a little while, especially with things like boots and BDUs. If you're young, 12, 13, buy something that's just gonna last you a year or two. But if you, as soon as you get in, don't go for the cheap, beautiful items because you're like, oh, I'm just gonna be in Cap a little while. Be in Cap for the long haul and buy your stuff accordingly. Don't go for the cheap stuff. Go for the $30 reviews instead of the $20 reviews. They'll last you a lot longer and it's worth it in the end. Number 2, go to alt activities. Now, Cap offers a huge variety. Encampments, Texas has CTAP, NCSAs, flight academies, FTXs, SARXs. There's so many things out there, squadron-wise, group-wise, wing-wise. Then if you're in a small wing, you can go to activities. If you're up north in like New York area, Pennsylvania, you can go to different wings. That's the beauty of small spaces being next to each other. Take advantage of all activities you can go to. Even if no one in your squadron's going, go to them because you want to make the friends in your region, your group, your squadron, your wing. You want to make the relationships because they'll last you your entire Cap career. Number 3, learn all that you can. Take advantage of my YouTube channel. Things like from anywhere from cadet forums to the regs, to the leadership books, to Pinterest, to Facebook, to friends, to anything you can learn about military and Cap and cadet oath and uniform. Take advantage of that because that really looks favorably on you on all applications if people know that they know that you know your stuff. Also, be sure to be working on your PT skills because you want to be someone who is excelling in Cap in all areas, and PT is definitely one of them. Be mature and professional. Guys, if you're in Cap, even if you don't want to be, just act like you want to be for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Eventually, you'll most likely I'm saying, will grow to love Cap and enjoy what it has to offer. So in the time, even though you may be young, be mature, be professional, because if you ruin by being immature and acting stupid and messing around all the time, you will ruin your entire Cap career. You'll never get staff positions. No one will look upon you favorably. So many people, I can list names that they did this in this class or they did this in this class. You can talk to people and they're like, yeah, they're never gonna staff again. You wanna keep your reputation good. That doesn't mean you can never mess around or play around, but when you're supposed to be professional, be professional. When you're supposed to be mature, be mature. Doesn't matter how old you are, it matters how well you know what to do when. 5. Make friends with staff, cadets, basics, everyone, but don't change yourself to be with them. Now, what this basically means is you want to make friends, you want to be an open person, be fun to be around, but then again, if you're not an extrovert, if you're not interested in aerospace, then don't go learning tons and tons about aerospace just to impress some people or just become friends with those. Guys, Cap is not a place for you to change into a totally different person. Cap is a place to embrace yourself. When I very first joined Cap, I was in an air show and someone came up to me, or another fellow cadet came up to me and was like, so have you ever felt like you want to quit yet? And this kind of stopped me in my tracks because I was like, no, I love Cap, why would I ever quit? But sure enough, a few months later, I was really not feeling it, kind of thought I was smarter than everyone else, kind of just wasn't enjoying it as much as I had in the past. Now what I encourage you to do is go to at least 5 activities, go to 5 meetings, and go to 1 activity. Push through a little bit longer, and you'll learn to enjoy it a little bit more. And you could just be stressed out with school or busy with other things. But guys, don't just because you're feeling for like a week or two, be like, okay, I'm quitting. You've already invested in the uniform, the friendships, the time. Especially if you're young and just starting off, don't just say, hey, I want to quit. If your parents are forcing you to go, really embrace it. And don't be like, oh, I hate Cap, I hate Cap. Really embrace it because you can learn to love it. Goals and promote. Now, set goals being like, I want to make spots. You're a 12-year-old. Great goal. I want to go to basic encampment. Well, you're just starting off, so you probably want to go to basic encampment. You need to set these goals. I want to improve my PT. I want to be a flight sergeant. I want to do this and this. Set those goals. Make a list out what you need to achieve them. Spots. Start off with your Wright brothers. Then you need Mitchell. Make the short-term goals and long-term goals. You can read all about it in your leadership books. make sure you're promoting. But you also have to be wary because if you promote too fast, so if you're a Mitchell, you're 13 years old, you're flight commander at encampment, but you're not ready for it or mature enough for it, and people are pushing you, go do this, go do this, go do this. If you're not ready for it, don't do it. Promoting is the best thing, and I am one who always pushes, promote, 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 promote. If you're not ready for it, don't do that. And people are like, why aren't you ready to promote? Be like, I'm not ready. I don't want to make my Mitchell because I do not feel like I'm equipped to be a flight commander. Talk to your other fellow staff. So they'll be like, well, you can be an OIC for a safety officer. You're like, really? That's what I really wanted to do. Talk to people, but don't promote just because you feel obligated. Especially if you've been in, you're 12, you got till you're 18, that's 6 years. Take your time. Change it. You are the cadet programs. You are the one who makes the decisions and changes things. So if you don't like the way things are done, bring it up to the chain of command and be like, well, our flight is huge right now. What this means is that if you don't like something, you're like, oh, my flight's too big. I mean, there's 20 cadets. Bring it up to your chain of command and be like, hey, what do you think about making a second flight? Or, hey, what do you think about guidons? Or, what do you think about doing this event? If you don't like that your squadron doesn't do things, don't complain about them, change them. And there's a fine line between complaining all the time and be like, I don't like this and this and this and this. But unless you bring up the chain of command and are looking for solutions for these things, it's gossip, it's malice, it's destructive criticism, it's complacency. Don't do it. Gossip, don't be a part of gossip. If you hear gossip, leave it. It's a big thing about CAP, but you can leave it behind. You don't have to always be a part of the gossip. Coming from me, gossip is something it's so fun to be a part of. It's destructive, it's hurtful. Don't do it. Enjoy CAP. CAP is an amazing opportunity. We're part of the total force. We're an auxiliary of the Air Force. We have so many influential people and leaders in different, we have Army and Air Force and Navy and Coast Guard and Marines and all kinds of everything. We have it. People from all over the world, from everywhere, we have in CAP. Take advantage of those relationships. Talk to those people. It's an awesome place to learn everything. Even if you're not interested in the military, go for it. Put all your effort into CAP. You'll love it. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have anything you would add to my list of 10, please leave those in the comments below. If you have video suggestions, also leave them in the comments below. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.